morning and welcome. This is the newspaper review coming to you from Carnival Radio. My name is Joseph Oyukola. To begin the news this morning, here are the headlines. June 12, we will soon send bill on new minimum wage to National Assembly, says Tinubu. June 12, opposition's failure, a threat to Nigerians' democracy, says Atiku. Federal High Court to begin annual vacation on July 23rd. Oyetola outlines plans for newer holders. Tinubu is unsung hero of democracy, says Shetima. First Lady seeks joint action to eradicate FGM. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said that he will soon send a new minimum wage bill to the National Assembly. Tinubu disclosed this in his Democracy Day broadcast on Wednesday. He noted that his government did not crack down on organized labor as the dictatorship government would have done. We have negotiated in good faith and aims with organized labor on the national minimum wage. We will soon send our executive bill to the National Assembly to enshrine what has been agreed upon in the next 5 years or less. Recall that the National Minimum Wage Committee submitted its report to the President on Monday. In the report, the federal government proposed 62,000 minimum wage and organized labor proposed 250,000 naira. Also, governors and organized private sector proposed 57,000 and 62,000. For more details, please visit Daily Post newspaper. June 12, we will soon send bill on new minimum wage to National Assembly, says Tinubu. Meanwhile, the 2023 People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has said the failure of the opposition to unite is threatening Nigerian democracy. Atiku said the failure of opposition political parties to form a coalition and articulate a plan of good governance makes them more guilty than the All Progressive Congress (APC). He stated this in a statement to celebrate this year's Democracy Day. Atiku said, the historical timeline of the struggle that birthed this democracy is abundant. The series of coalitions and alliances among the political leaderships of that era to flush away the vestiges of military and dictatorial governance in order to return power to the people. He said, it is commendable that for the past 25 years, we have witnessed an uninterrupted season of electoral politics. It is an unprecedented epoch in our history. He continued that it is worthy of celebration and commendation must go to the people of our great country. I must also congratulate the political class for having embraced the rectitude of nurturing the democracy, as well as the civil society. He says it is important that all stakeholders continue to do their bit to ensure the sustainability of our democracy. Today, the failings of the opposition parties to uphold the functionality of their existence are a major threat to our democracy. The earlier they realize that the fortunes of Nigeria lie in their forging a coalition, the better it will be for our country and the people. For more details, please visit Daily Post newspaper. Atiku Abubakar says, opposition failure a threat to Nigerians' democracy. In the meantime, Federal High Court has said it will proceed on vacation July 23. Assistant Director of Information and ICT, Kadrin Christopher, said in a statement yesterday that the vacation would end on September 13. She said the court chief judge, Justice John Chizo, approved the vacation in line with Order 46, Rule 4D of the Federal High Court Civil Procedure Rules 2019, Senate has adjourned plenary till July 2. Also, its president, Goswell Pabio, has faulted National Orientation Agency for circulating wrong lyrics of the national anthem. The recess will enable National Assembly participate in Democracy Day, Eid al-Kabir Salah festivities this weekend and next week, as well as its end of season break. National Assembly will be 1 year in office tomorrow. Before announcing the adjournment, Akpabio said, in view of these holidays, Monday and Tuesday are public holidays, and people will be coming back Wednesday, sitting on Thursday, and return back, so that week of Salah is ruled out, according to Senate stand adjourned till July 2 at 11 a.m. He directed senators to sing the national anthem before they left the session chamber. After rendering the anthem, Akpabio said this is the fashion we passed. What NOA asks is not what we passed. Where you have Nigerians all we proud to serve, they said Nigerians are all proud to serve the nation. For more details, please visit the Nation newspaper. Federal High Court to begin annual vacation July 23. In another news, projects that will enhance the operational capabilities and safety standard of National Inland Waterways Authority (NIWA) were inaugurated yesterday by Minister of Marine and Blue Economic Adegboyega Oyetola. It was during his one-day trip to the NIWA headquarters in Lokoja, the Kogi State capital. Oyetola was received by a NIWA team led by its Managing Director Alhaji Bola Oyibamji. Oyetola spoke on the critical role of the maritime sector in improving Nigerians' balance of trade, strengthening the naira, and creating employment. The Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy is determined to maximize the cooperative advantages of our maritime resources present, in line with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. He stated that a key achievement celebrated during the visit was the long-awaited Water Substitution Code. This new regulatory framework is expected to significantly standardize water transportation, minimize accidents, and provide a structured environment for potential investors. The minister praised members of NIWA's management for their effort in bringing this vital code to fruition. The project inaugurated includes 15 boats of varying capacities and purposes designed to enhance surveillance, safety enforcement, and emergency response on Nigeria's waterways. Notably, the fleet comprises 3 surveillance boats, 5 safety enforcement boats, a gun patrol boat, and 62-seater passenger boat. As a pilot scheme to replace traditional wooden canoes, 3 water ambulances, and 2 hydrographic survey boats equipped with multi-beam echo sonders. For more details, please visit the Nation newspaper, where it outlines plans for NIWA and others. Shettima paid tribute to Tinubu, describing him as the unsung hero of Nigeria's democratic journey. He praised Tinubu's commitment to democracy, his sacrifices during the military era, and his role in providing a political alternative to the ruling party. The Vice President highlighted Tinubu's support for opposition candidates, including former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Malam Nuhu Rabidu, and his role in the emergence of President Muhammadu Buhari as the All Progressive Congress APC flag bearer in 2015. Shettima described Tinubu as a unifying leader who has demonstrated a penchant for sacrificing his comfort and well-being for the enthronement of democracy. He said posterity will be kind to the president. Shettima said, I crave your indulgence to pay tribute to one unsung hero of this democratic journey. Nigerians suffer from memory amnesia, but it's pertinent to remind us that some 3 years ago, there was a clamor robustly funded for a northerner to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari. It came with a crescendo again robustly, and he said in the boxing and in the matter. President Shettima when former President Tinubu. Then his makers when former Vice President Atiku Abubakar was harassed, intimidated, dehumanized and chased out of the PDP. It was to Budillion that he ran to, and it was the Lion of Budillion that gave him the political structure to contest for the presidency on the platform of the Action Congress. His choices of Northerners to fly the flag of his party underline his pan-Nigeria credentials. For more details, please visit the Nation newspaper. Shettima praises President Tinubu. Meanwhile, the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has called for collective action among all stakeholders for eradication of female genital mutilation (FGM) in Nigeria by 2030. Mrs. Tinubu spoke yesterday in Abuja during this year's annual Global Technical Consultation of the UN Population Fund (UNFPA) and UNICEF Joint Program on the elimination of FGM, with the theme delivering the global promise. The First Lady said FGM is recognized internationally as a human rights violation against girls and women because it involves altering, injuring the female for non-medical reasons. Globally, as at 2023, according to WHO, about 230 million girls and women have undergone some form of female genital mutilation, and about 68 million girls are at risk of also experiencing this practice between 2015 and 2030. For more details, please visit the Nation newspaper. First Lady seeks joint action to eradicate FGM. To end the newspaper review this morning, here is a recap of the headlines. June 12. We will soon send bill on new minimum wage to National Assembly, says Tinubu. June 12. Opposition failure, a threat to Nigerians' democracy, says Atiku. Federal High Court to begin annual vacation July 23. Oyetola outlines plans for Niwa orders. Tinubu is unsung hero of democracy, says Shettima. First Lady seeks joint action to eradicate FGM. And with that, we've come to the end of newspaper review. Thank you for joining us. My name remains Oyukola Joseph. Good morning.